Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to High Top Sports Network's presentation of WPIAL 5A Section 2 Boys Varsity Basketball. First half of a doubleheader tonight here at Armstrong Junior Senior High School. My name is Josh Regengost. Thank you for joining us this evening. It's been a crazy night so far. We're down at Freeport setting up for their game against East Allegheny, which will also be on the network tonight. And the term technical difficulties is often used in such times as these, but if you know Freeport, they built a brand new middle school. Everything is beautiful there. Usually the varsity games are there, but today they decided to go old school, and we're in the old high school gym, a place that haunts me in my dreams. And took a little while to get set up down there. A little longer than anticipated, that's for sure. So apologies for coming on the broadcast late here. Zepp to the hoop, and he banks it in. Zepp's had a nice game so far, but the Riverhawks down big, as you can see on the scoreboard, 24-11 now. Zepp has four. I guess I saw them both. Thought he had more than that. And that one in and out from Calix Clark. Missed. Looked like a travel underneath there, but no. Hurt got that shot up. And a rebound for the Riverhawks. And Zepp will bring it up the court. Riverhawks still searching for that first section victory. Tough sledding this year for Armstrong. The realignment not being kind to them on the football field or the basketball court. Carter Schotting inside. Nice move by Schotting. Can't finish. Gets his own rebound back up. Blocked there by Clark. And headed the other way are the Indians. Nice look inside. Kick it back out. So 13-point lead. 1:30 left in the first half here. Riverhawks trail. Good ball movement by the Indians. Little floater. Jaden Noel with the bucket right there. Nice little floater. We have appreciation for those on High Top Sports Network. Zepp, dish it underneath. And Jablonski misses badly. Coming the other way are the Indians. Oh, the Euro step up. No good. Noel tried it again. Kick it out. Three ball is up. No good. Off rim. And an offensive rebound for the Indians. And we're going to get it. Oh, we got, well, you see where the volleyball net goes in there. I think that's where the, excuse me. I think that's, well, that wouldn't be the volleyball net. No, the volleyball net's outside on the black line there. Timeout.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
By Penn Hills. And was waiting to see if the cheerleaders came out. They did not. So we'll take a quick timeout. Actually, we'll stay right here. It's only a 30-second. Thanks to Armstrong co-athletic director Todd Harvey. When I came in, I said Penn Hills doesn't have their rosters on WPIAL.org. And I asked the other co-athletic director, Jake Canish, if he had some rosters that I could check out, and he did not have them either. So Penn Hills had to supply the rosters to Mr. Canish when they got here. He is the voice you hear on the PA. Jake Canish, a man of many hats, many talents here at Armstrong. And he didn't have one either. So I said to Todd, when I was rushing in here, carrying my equipment, basically throwing it upstairs into the press box so I could get this thing going, I said, Todd, how about a couple of photos of those rosters if you can find them? He got them. So thanks to Todd Harvey. Much appreciated, sir. Because the last time I tried to identify Penn Hills players, I think I was getting guys that maybe graduated 5 years ago off of Max Preps, and it was a whole scene. I was down at Kiski. Also a section member in this 5A Section 2. And I was calling out guys that definitely weren't on the team. So I went down at halftime, and the Kiski scorer only had one printout, and he had marks on it, for fouls and stuff. And I had to snap a photo of his, and I was kind of hoping that they'd be up there. Step back three. Oh, no good at the buzzer. Shotting contested it. And that three ball up at the buzzer taken by Amon Hawthorne, but comes up short. But the Indians hold a 15-point lead here at the half, 26-11. We got the Riverhawks cheerleaders coming out here. I don't know where they're going to. Oh, yeah, it's Little Riverhawks night. I should know that. High topper, former high topper. I don't know what to even call him anymore. He's in retirement. John Bowser. He's called many a game with me from this press box. His daughter Nora is out there for the Little Hawks cheerleaders, so we're going to keep her right here. Hopefully, Grandma Diane and Grandpa Kim are watching. And they get to see, look at all these little Hawks. Let's see the routine here. Always a fun time when Armstrong involves the youth basketball, youth cheer, all that good stuff. So we're going to stay right here for that. And I will stop talking so you can hear the Little Hawks cheerleaders.
Thank you to our Little River Hawks cheerleaders for attending the game this evening. Parents, your little cheerleader can be picked up in the junior high cafeteria here shortly. Once again, they can be picked up in the junior high, or correction, senior high cafeteria. Senior high cafeteria. Thank you.
All right, folks, hope you enjoyed the Little Riverhawks cheerleaders. So, you know you're old whenever your buddies have kids out there and your kids are 10 years older than their kids. I mean, that's old. I feel old. But they did a great job. Congratulations to all the girls out there, especially one Nora Bowser. She was fantastic. You know, you can tell if a kid is engaged, especially at that age, whenever, you know, they're either into it, or they're just standing there waiting for it to be over. And Nora was into it. So, way to go, Nora. Great job. Second half about to get underway here. Riverhawks trail Penn Hills by 15. And not much going offensively in the first quarter. Riverhawks started to get a little bit better in the second. Quinn Olson into the lane, kick it out. Oliver goes baseline. Good move by Jaden Oliver. He scores. Going baseline, got strong right there. Going up with some presence underneath the hoop. Oliver now has 7 points. That leads the Riverhawks. I better zoom that in a little bit. I zoomed out. So you can't do that. You can't trade twos for threes. And the Riverhawks have seen that happen on occasion here tonight, a couple times actually. So Oliver gets the bucket to open the scoring in the second half, and then Amon Hawthorne drills the three. So that will make it 29-13, a 16-point lead now. And I know Coach Kovalevsky, Armstrong head coach Brian Kovalevsky, probably wants to slow it down. Zepp, nice perimeter jumper there, nothing but net. Jacob Zepp's I got to give him a lot of credit. This year's been tough, and I always measure, you know, a kid by, you know, if they have a tough senior year record-wise, how they show up every day, how they lead, how they work, and no doubt about it, Zepp is what you want out of a senior. I mean, a kid comes every day, works on his game, tries to get better, tries to help the team, tries to help the young guys. And sometimes in the high school age, you know, kids can, you know, disengage in a tough season. Trust me, I went through it. And, you know, I always like to see a senior when he's going through a tough season still real, you know, come to work every day as Zepp gets a rebound on cue. And just show up and give it his all. And Zepp does that, so he's been very impressive to me this season, a down year for Armstrong. As I said, you know, realignment, I was going to say relocation, realignment not kind to Armstrong. They got put into a section with some just powerhouse teams. Oh, and just unable to get the dunk to go down was Hawthorne. And, I mean, he skied for a minute right there. That was taken off pretty far out for a high school kid, but apparently he thought he could do it. Zepp going to drive up off the glass. No good. Jablonski has it tipped away. Hawthorne comes down with it. And Penn Hills goes the other way. So apologies, that score is incorrect. It is 29-15. Yeah, Jacob Zepp, he, you know, he's impressed me this year. And I like to give him some props on the broadcast because he's a good kid and a super hard worker. So, you know, it's a tough year, man. Everybody goes through it. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people go through it. It's not easy. And to stay engaged and show up and give it your all every day, that's impressive. There's a turnover. Penn Hills has not been extremely careful with the ball against Armstrong. That might be a little, you know, confidence in the fact that they know they can create turnovers against the team. Oh, good look backdoors by Jablonski, but got it in front of Brumbaugh there a little too much. Oliver trying to go baseline again, and he's cut off that time. Zepp kick it out. Oliver three ball from the corner. No good, a little short. And a good rebound there, and coming the other way with some speed is Penn Hills. Oh, and I think he just lost his footing there. And so they didn't call a foul on Olson. And somehow, some way, the Indians remain with the ball, and Olson never even came close to touching the ball. Oh, they corrected the call, so you got to give them a second. Sorry, Stripes. I wasn't criticizing. So turnover there by Penn Hills. And quickly up the court to Oliver. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Indians. And that was number 3 that went up there, and Olsen kind of bumped him a little bit, and he lost the ball. That's Cam Glenn. He had a nice game against Kiski when the Cavs and Indians played, and Cavaliers won that game to take over sole possession of the section lead. We'll get you those section standings in just a minute, thanks to Ryan Bowser State Farm in Ford City, tonight's scoreboard sponsor. Like a good neighbor, Ryan Bowser State Farm is there. Oh, Oliver got smacked, and they're going to give a foul to Penn Hills on that because, you know, in his, you got to seed, I don't know what's the right way to put this. You have to give the offensive player a chance. It's like a wide receiver in football. You can't impede the space the way that was number 20, Cody Hunt, did right there. So foul goes against Hunt. Not necessarily his fault trying to get through the wash of a screen, but Oliver has the right of way right there. And that'll be a foul on Hunt. Carter Schotting. And Jablonski, a floater. No good, a little too strong. Rebounded by Hawthorne. And here comes Penn Hills. They do not wait around. Indians get it up the court quickly. Long 3-ball up by Cam Glenn, no good. And that was kind of what doomed Penn Hills against Kiski in that game that if you did watch it, it was right here on High Top Sports Network. We'll be at Kiski tomorrow. They have a makeup game against Franklin Regional. 3-ball from the corner is good. Garrett Brumbaugh knocking it down. So, you know, the Riverhawks are finding some open looks. Just got to be able to hit them, and you got to hit those ones from three-point land if you're going to get back into this game now down 11 points. It hasn't been this close for a while. Oh, inside, there's Hunt all by himself. He just drops it in. And a quick timeout by the Indians. 30-second timeout. But Ryan Bowser, give him a call today. 724-763-9331, downtown Ford City, for all of your insurance needs. Ryan is not only a sponsor, but a personal friend, I would like to say. I mean, he might say differently. Ryan's a good dude. He'll take care of you and your family. Believe that. RyanBowserSF.com. You can check that out. Get a quote. And don't forget, right after this game, it'll be the girls basketball senior night, and then the ladies will take on Penn Hills as well in the second half of this doubleheader. 3 seniors on the squad: Avery Hogan, Marlo Mellish, and Bella Yancey for the Riverhawks girls. And they will be recognized at halftime. Whoops, I'm on the wrong sidelines. I was looking down at Pam Kugis, friend of the network, great photographer. And, I thought Zepp had the pull-up right there. Elects to kick it out to Schotting, who misses a 3 and knocked over, going for the rebound. And inside, and that is Memphis Seifert. So Armstrong down by 11 once more. And, I mean, they're taking threes from NBA land out here. No good, rebounded by Seifert. And coming the other way is Olsen. And that ball bounced on the baseline, I think.
Reporting back into the game for Penn Hills, number 1, Calix Clark.
So Calix Clark checks back in. I called him about 4 different names at Kiski, so apologies to Calix. And if you heard me tell that story already, I apologize. But yeah, every WPIAL team is supposed to have their roster on WPIAL.org, right? Some schools don't, just is. And they're going to get, I think, no, not Schotting. He was pointing at somebody for a reach in there. Let's see who it is. Oh, they got Olsen on that. I actually thought it was Schotting that was going to get whistled for the reach, but nope, Quinn Olsen picks up. Oh, man, that's 4 on Quinn already. Jeez, oh, man, he's going to have to sit. 4. Wow, foul trouble there. I don't think that one necessarily was against him, but I don't know. I didn't have the angle that the ref did. Oh, Clark driving into the lane, and Brumbaugh gets nailed with the blocking foul. So quickly, Riverhawks pick up their third team foul. Still 2 minutes and 21 seconds left in this third quarter.
Number 1, Candace Clark at the line, should be 2 for the Indians.
31-20. Penn Hill's in the lead. Clark first one up and good.
Clark's first shot is up and good.
And the second one drops. Calix Clark 2 for 2 in this one. Zepp, nice move inside, can't finish too strong, gets his own rebound. And Zepp gonna get fouled on the floor. Oh man, that was a nice move by Zepp to get his defender up in the air, but a little too strong, hit the back iron.
That's his second team foul of the quarter. Reporting back into the game for the Indians, number 14, Jordan Hurt.
So Jordan Hurt checks back in. Amon Hawthorne will take a seat. Inbound to Cypher. And Zepp has it, top of the key. Oh, trying to get to the rack, but blocked to Cypher, and he caught his own rejection. That's such a hard thing to teach kids. And it's a hard thing really to, just to let your reactions go. Your reflexes, it's tough. You get the ball blocked, you see it in front of you, you want to catch it, but a lot of times it's going out of bounds. You just should let it, but it's tough. It's tough when you see it right in front of you. Spin move there. Noel tries to get inside. Can't do it. Riverhawks in a man-to-man, it looks like. That looked like a travel. And the ball knocked away, and it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Indians.
Reporting back into the game for Penn Hills are numbers 2, Ahmad Brown, and 5, Amon Hawthorne.
So 1:20 left here in the third quarter. Low-scoring affair in this section matchup. Not for lack of shots. There have been a bunch of those. And
Indians foul.
Apologies, had to mute there for the sneeze. That's 2 nights in a row. Had one at hockey last night too. I don't know, hopefully that is not the universal signal for a cold. I don't feel anything. I mean, I don't feel anything for a lot of reasons. Oh, rejected. Nice play by Hawthorne, cutting across, good help defense. Schotting thought he had an easy layup there. And Hawthorne came streaking across there and blocked it off the glass. Nice play by Penn Hill's Amon Hawthorne. 13-point lead, exactly 1 minute left for this third quarter. Inbounded to Schotting, gets it over to Zepp, double teamed, and he's going to get fouled. That'll be the 4th foul on the Indians. I was just looking to see if they were close to that 5 foul mark where they would put Armstrong on the line, but not the case yet. One more needed. 3-ball up from the corner. It's good. Memphis Cypher. How about Memphis Cypher? Coming off the bench, he's got 5 now. And a turnover there, so if they get a bucket right here, it's a whole new ball game. Riverhawks down 10, and if a foul there, that will put Oliver on the line. So Memphis Cypher with the big 3-ball, making it a 10-point game. And that means the Riverhawks are going to get a chance to get a couple freebies here with the clock stops. And Oliver hits the first. Oliver has 8 points. That leads the Hawks.
The Indians are numbers 1, Calix Clark, 3, Cam Glenn, and
Calix Clark, Cam Glenn. I didn't hear the last name. I think it was number 15 for the Indians just checked in. As Oliver looking to go 2 for 2. It's up and good. Jaden Oliver hits them both. Yeah, Todd Bishop coming in for the Indians there. So it is an 8-point lead for the Indians, closest the Riverhawks have been in quite some time. And let's see if Penn Hills tries to get a shot off before the buzzer. 20 seconds left. Oh, wow, Glenn. I mean, how's that not a walk? I don't understand. 1 foot hit before the other. A jump stop, you're supposed to have both feet hit. I don't even know anymore. Honestly, I don't. Hey, look at that. Traveling violation on the Indians. Look, I'm not calling for it because I want to see travels called all night. It's like one of those things, you know. I learned to play basketball a completely different way, and that way was taught for like, I don't know, 100 years. And a jump stop, whenever I played competitively, as Zep misses at the buzzer, but a good quarter for the Riverhawks. They definitely won that third quarter. And here comes the Penn Hills cheerleaders. We'll stick around for them. As I said, down at Kiski, they got, is this the whole squad? Because I felt like there was more at Kiski. I saw their bus was having some trouble on Buffington Drive there, but they're here. Well, nice job by the Penn Hills Indians cheerleaders. I'm going to wipe this camera. It looks like there's a smudge on there from my vantage point. Hey, at least it's not raining on me in here. Those are some of the worst games when you're doing a softball or baseball game outdoors, late March, early April, and it's just spitting rain at you. No matter which way you try and turn the camera, you're getting it. The lens is getting wet, and the autofocus gets messed up by the raindrops on the camera. It is a nightmare. So I will never complain about being indoors because I know at some point I'll be outdoors. Great quarter there by the Riverhawks. Cut it down from, I believe they were trailing by 15 at the half and cut it down to 8. So basically they can do that again +1. And they'll be tied up, but you know, it might be a tough task. Penn Hills saw it against Kiski in the second half. They really have the ability to just pour in points in a hurry. They started out that Kiski game ice cold in the first half, and I thought, man, this is going to be a runaway. But they got hot in the second half. Inside, and a tough bucket by Oliver. Took some contact, but still able to finish. Jaden Oliver up to 11. Riverhawks leading scorer all night so far. And Armstrong within a couple of possessions here. And Calix Clark, he misses. Zep with the board. So don't look now. Armstrong's back in this. And I don't know if maybe Penn Hills thought they were just going to cruise home with a victory, but Armstrong showing no quit. And that ball toward the corner and saved. Nice play by Oliver to save it. Oh, and turned over there by Brumbaugh, taken away by Cam Glenn. Glenn dishes it off. Nice play by Glenn, drops it off to Hawthorne. Nice bucket. In transition off the turnover by Penn Hills, back up to the 8-point lead there. Riverhawks had cut it to 6. So Brumbaugh had it taken away last possession, and that led to the bucket by Cam Glenn. Amon Hawthorne from Cam Glenn. Zep turnaround, no good. Back iron. And rebounded by the Indians. Off to the races is Noel. He drops it inside to Bishop, and it's good. Todd Bishop through the contact, able to finish it just like that. back up to a 10-point lead for the Indians, looking to make it 11 here if Bishop can finish this free throw and the three-point play. Make sure you listen in and see who the Olson Chiropractic Player of the Game is this evening. Olson Chiropractic, located in West Katanning, right there on Butler Road by the Driver's License Center. Flynn Tires, right across there, that little plaza. And Dr. Olson and his staff. Nice look by Quinn Olson. No good. Can't finish. Jablonski misses in close. Love to have that one back. Dr. Ryan Olson and his staff get you back into the game and off the sidelines. Let them line you up. Pun intended. I see Dr. Olson down there, front row. Per usual. Turnover forced by the Riverhawks. Thanks to Dr. Olson for being a longtime sponsor here on the network. Quinn Olson in and good through the contact. Quinn Olson, a chance for a three-point play. And Noel picks up the foul, his first, team first here in the fourth quarter. Olson trying to convert the three-point play, and he misses a little bit short, poked around, and Olson, Helix Clark too fast there, coming up with the ball. I thought Olson was going to end up with that rebound, but Clark able to get in there, and a three ball up from the top of the key. Don't leave that open. Amon Hawthorne having a night. He's up to 11 after that three. Turnover. Nearly a turnover. As Hawthorne read that pass from Olson to Oliver. And nearly an interception there by Hawthorne. But 12-point lead. That three ball was huge by Hawthorne. Oliver gets around him and dishes it back toward Jablonski. Good, and Jablonski will have a chance for a three-point play. Bishop will pick up the foul and trying to make it a 9-point game here. And Jablonski somehow gets that one to go in. Yikes. That one had some English on it. Looked like one of Jablonski's, cut fastballs or sliders or something. That had some spin. Jablonski, a pretty darn good pitcher. Three ball up. Hawthorne again trying to nail it. Can't. Schotting in there. Fights for the board, and Carter Schotting comes out with it. And so, defensive rebound there by Carter Schotting. Zepp bringing it up the court. Hands off to Olson. 9-point game. 4:54 left. And the Riverhawks will call a timeout. And they'll take a full timeout, and that'll allow us to thank one of our great sponsors, Armstrong Indoor Athletics. High Top Sports Network. Josh Rettengoss here. We'll be right back.
Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South Grand Street Avenue in downtown Katanning, offers a state-of-the-art training facility and top-tier instruction by experienced coaches to help turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 to 60-minute sessions, and you can also sign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at aia.team or call them at 724-599-9761 for more information today.
Well, sorry about that. I was watching the actual replay of the stream there. So, after the timeout, Armstrong will inbound down 9. Jablonski pulling up from the free throw line, and he nails it. Chase Jablonski. How about that? Good bucket by Jablonski. And Riverhawks within 7 now. Calix Clark into the lane. Nice up and under, but Unable to finish that. Carter Schotting rips down the board. Schotting going to bring it up lefty. Clark reached in there, and Schotting went right around him. Schotting fouled as he tried to split the defense. And Carter Schotting showing off the handles right there. So Clark got Schotting there from behind, 4:26 left. That is 3 on Calyx Clark. Oliver will inbound. Oh, man. Well, that did not feel good. Oh, man, a little trying to get back on Olsen right there. Got caught up in the wash there. Underneath, here's Zepp trying to get big on Glenn. Zepp goes up over Glenn and scores. Jacob Zepp. Well, showing off some strength right there, the senior. Oh, a little push off right there by Hawthorne. Not called, and it's out of bounds. Wow, well, that's the old ball don't lie. Cody Hunt came down and, you know, before he was mixing it up with Quentin Olsen down there, he got caught in a screen. And then right there, going into the hoop, Hawthorne extended that arm for the push-off and created space, but not necessarily legally. But the ball went out off of Hunt's hands, and another foul picked up by Penn Hills. This time it'll be Jordan Hurt.
Penn Hills foul, players number 14, Jordan Hurt. That's his first 14th foul of the quarter.
So 3:39 left. Riverhawks have cut it down to a 5-point lead. And a lot of credit goes to these Riverhawks. I mean, you know, I've seen teams pack it in. And you know, not today. Armstrong definitely giving Penn Hills, you know, a tough game here in the fourth quarter. And that's really all you can ask for as a head coach when you know you don't have maybe quite the, I don't want to say talent, as Hawthorne nearly picks it clean. And he did pick it clean. Nice play by Hawthorne, and coming from behind is Schotting, and he takes it right back away. Schotting nearly turns it over. Fight for it, and Schotting threw Cody Hunt on the floor. Wow, easy, Carter. Take it easy, bud. Schotting, you know, seen him a couple times this year with glasses on. Well, he must have took the glasses off in the phone booth and put the cape on. He just threw Hunt to the floor. But the possession will stay with Penn Hills.
Life doesn't slow down when the everyday aches and pains have you sidelined. So get back on the field sooner with the care of Olsen Chiropractic. Dr. Ryan Olsen and his staff treat a variety of conditions for patients of all ages. Don't jeopardize your quality of life and the moments along the way. Let Olsen Chiropractic help you find the healthier, younger you. Call Olsen Chiropractic at 724-548-1040 to schedule a consultation or see a full list of services online at olsen-chiro.com.
And welcome back, High Top Sports Network. Thank you to Olsen Chiropractic, tonight's player of the game sponsor. And let's see the Olsen Chiropractic commercial right there. And you know that it's late fourth quarter at the Hawks Nest when you hear Apache. Jump on it. An appearance by Big Bank Hank from the Sugar Hill Gang in there for those interested in the history of hip-hop. Oh, Clark got a couple of steps before he put the ball on the floor. Misses, and a good board by Zepp. Riverhawks are really controlling the defensive glass here in the second half. Good job by Armstrong to get those tough rebounds. And give him credit for contesting those shots, too, forcing Penn Hills into some misses. Around his man is Jablonski, in and out. Oh, that would have been a big bucket. Carter Schotting in there working like an animal. Kicks it to Oliver. Three ball, no good. And a foul on the floor.
Indians foul, players number 3, Cam Glenn. That's his third, 15th foul of the quarter.
So Cam Glenn picks up his third foul, and that's 5 right now on Penn Hills, and you know what that means. My least favorite rule of the year, the Riverhawks get to go to the line for 2 free throws for the rest of the game. No more 1-and-1. And Zepp can't hit the first.
Returning back into the game for the Indians, number 20, Cody Hunt.
And Cody Hunt checks back in. Cam Glenn with, well, I thought they said he had 4. He'll sit down. And Zepp gets the second. And right now the Riverhawks, as close as they've been since the first quarter, and Schotting going to get hit with the blocking foul right there.
Armstrong gets a 34-quarter Schotting. That's his first, second team foul of the quarter.
Well, you know, approaching that the paint with some speed right there was Aiden Thompson, and Schotting just couldn't get the feet moving quick enough and picks up the blocking foul. So the Riverhawks have 2 team fouls, 2:22 left here in the fourth quarter. 4-point game, and driving was Thompson, no good, rebounded by the Riverhawks. Well, I got to tell you, I'm not one to jinx it because, you know, the commentator's curse is real. But also, it's also a positive thing. I've talked about guys or girls. And on cue, they've done something awesome. Quentin Olson, 3-ball up and good! Quentin Olson, huge bucket right there. Oh my goodness, don't look now. 1-point game and a timeout called by Coach Giles of Penn Hills. And the Riverhawks have stormed back in this second half, erasing a 15-point deficit. Quentin Olson with a huge 3-ball right there. And it is a full timeout, so before the end of regulation, there's 1:48 left. We'll thank Armstrong Indoor Athletics one more time. We'll be right back.
Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South Grand Street Avenue in downtown Katanning, offers a state-of-the-art training facility and top-tier instruction by experienced coaches to help turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 to 60-minute sessions, and you can also sign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at aia.team or call them at 724-599-9761 for more information today.
And right back to the action here on High Top Sports Network. Out of the timeout, Penn Hills on the inbound, 1:44 left. And this has turned into a game, and they're going to get Schotting for a hand check there, I believe. Yes, that foul does go against number 34 for the Riverhawks, Carter Schotting, the freshman. Out there getting some valuable varsity minutes. 41-40, now 1:40 left. Hawthorne guarded by Oliver, screen there, switched. Schotting back on his heels and a knockdown jumper by Amon Hawthorne. Well, Hawthorne was waiting to use that switch. And he did. Schotting kind of fell back on his heels a little bit, and Hawthorne knocks it down. Nice bucket by the Penn Hills guard. So a 3-point game now. Riverhawks with the ball. And 1:12 left. Olsen gets into the lane. Olsen up with the right hand and finishes. Back to a 1-point deficit for the Riverhawks. Quinn Olsen, 5 straight points for Armstrong. And we are in crunch time, as they say. Olsen with that 3-ball right before the timeout, and then driving past his man into the lane. And now Penn Hills, 38 seconds left. Are they going to try and dribble it out? Armstrong's going to have to foul at some point because it looks like Penn Hills is content to just keep the ball away. Here's Calix Clark trying to get into the lane, and he'll be fouled by Chase Jablonski. with 29 seconds left.
That's his third, 14th foul of the quarter. Reporting back to the game for the Indians, number 20, Cody Hunt. And into the game for the Riverhawks, number 2, Garrett Grumbaugh.
So Riverhawks need one more foul to put Penn Hills on the line, and they do it just there as Zepp will foul Hawthorne. I don't know if that's the guy, but you know, they're going to put Hawthorne on the line. He has 13 tonight to lead all scorers. Hawthorne's first one is no good. It bounces out. So it remains a 1-point game. And I'll tell you what, boy, he misses here, and the Riverhawks able to get a board. Look out for some, oh, that one's good. Hawthorne, when he let it go, I thought it might be a little strong, but nothing but net. And get the ball up the court here, shotting. And a timeout call by Armstrong head coach Brian Kovalevsky. Full 60-second timeout, 22.5 seconds left in this WPIAL Class 5A Section 2 boys varsity basketball matchup on High Top Sports Network. Thanks to all of our wonderful sponsors for making this possible. Armstrong Indoor Athletics. Of course, Olson Chiropractic, player of the game, sponsored tonight. Flanders Whole Home Solutions, Phoenix Physical Therapy, Katanning and Rural Valley. Sprankle's Neighborhood Market. And I was just looking over at the door there. You can't see it now on my camera, but there's a legend standing in the doorway, and I wonder how he would officiate this game. I'd never call him by his first name. No siree. He's Mr. Cuts. Well, out of the timeout, let's see what the Riverhawks have drawn up. Coach Kovalevsky and his staff, Nate Bailey, Mike Nagy. And let's see what they've got in store here. Oh, nearly turned over. Shotting regains it. Spin dribble, and he throws it. Oh, Olson, bailed out his teammate right there, and time is ticking down. We got 6 seconds. Zepp's got to do something when the ball's tied up. A jump ball, and the ball stays with Armstrong. Lucky break there for the Riverhawks. My goodness. Another timeout taken. And sometimes that's the hardest thing to do is to kill that time to get that last shot. And that kind of victimized the Riverhawks right there. Shotting was kind of dribbling around and was under pressure, and he threw a ball that I thought was going out of bounds into the Riverhawks bench, but luckily Olson read it and saved him, and then ball into Zepp and tied up immediately by Cuts. So, you know, we got tense moments here. Tense moments. It's a 2-point game. 44-42, Armstrong trails. Whatever happened to Nelly? You know what I mean? Like, we got Country Grammar and Nellyville back to back, and that's like, feels like 20 years ago. Oh, wait, it was. Where's Nelly been? Nelly, what are you doing, man? Let's drop an album. Inbound here, Olson to Shotting. Kick it to Zepp. Oh, Zepp lost his footing. Pull up three at the top of the key. No good. Back iron. And so close. That was online. Well, that's a heck of an effort by the Riverhawks to come back from a 15-point deficit at the half and give Penn Hills a fight all the way down to the final buzzer. Is Zepp just a touch long. That baby was online. It left his hand. I thought, oh, I got the chills up my back. And I thought that might go down, but to no avail. The Riverhawks do fall here to Penn Hills this evening. And boy, wouldn't that have been a heck of a win for Armstrong. Still a lot of credit due to the Riverhawks. They did not give up at all. It was a heck of an effort by Armstrong. Congratulations to Penn Hills, though, on the win. You know, they kind of took their foot off the gas there, and, you know, you see it in all sports. You really can't do that ever. I don't care what the other team's record is. I don't care what they look like on film, on paper. When you're in the midst of that game and you have a chance to put somebody away, you got to put them away. And I know Coach Giles is saying that to his team right now. It's like, come on, guys. We came down here. We had a 15-point lead at halftime. You know, we let these guys back into the game. I mean, they're not going to give it up. So Riverhawks fall tonight. First half of this doubleheader. Remember, we're going to stay right here. Same link on this stream. You know, I've broken up a doubleheader. Well, I did last night for hockey, but those were two completely different teams and two different classifications. So, well, four completely different teams. But we're going to stay here on this link, and we will see the Armstrong girls recognize their seniors here between games, and then the Riverhawks and Indians ladies will get after it. Tough loss for Armstrong tonight, but I think there's a lot you can take out of it if you're Coach Kovalevsky. There's a lot you can go. You never feel good after a loss. It's not like I'm going in there like, yeah, all right, guys, way to go. You lost by 2. Of course, that's not going to be, as I've had coaches around me that I've covered throughout the years. And, you know, I've heard there's no such thing as a moral victory. You know, that's true. Definitely, I agree 100%. Moral victories don't show up in the standings or the won-loss record. So I don't like to ever classify them as that. But when you come back against a team like Penn Hills and you fight all the way back and you work and you work and you work and you don't pack it up, you don't give up, you don't care what your season record is, you don't care what your section record is, you come back and give a team near the top of the standings a fight like that, it's something to be proud of. Not necessarily a moral victory, but confidence can be built off of such a showing, and we'll see how the Riverhawks close out the rest of their schedule, see if that confidence does, in fact, come into play. All right, up next, the Riverhawks girls will take on the Penn Hills girls in the nightcap of our doubleheader. High Top Sports Network, thanks for tuning in this evening. Hope you are having a wonderful Friday evening. And we're going to get the balloons set up. As I said, my friend Pam Kujis down there taking photos. You will likely see those in the leader times. Pam's awesome. She is also directing the balloon placement right now. A woman of many talents. She's taking the photos. She said, listen, I want to get balloons on each side. Make it happen. Well, it looks like Mr. Canish is getting ready to start the senior night festivities. So I'm going to turn my microphone over to him. And the Riverhawks will honor their 3 seniors, Isabella Yancey, Marlo Mellish, and Avery Hogan.
Good evening, ladies and
Then we'll
gentlemen,
have a
and welcome to
warm-up period, 20 minutes, and then the game.
2025 for our girls basketball program seniors. This evening we will recognize our 3 seniors on the girls basketball program from the class of 2025. But before we do that this evening, the girls basketball boosters wanted to take the time to recognize our 2 boys basketball seniors, Jacob Zett and Chase Jablonski. They'll have a gift for them that they will give to them later on, so let's have a round of applause for them. And also our girls basketball program would like to recognize the 3 seniors from the Penn Hills or correction, 2 seniors from the Penn Hills program, Kara Crawford and Kennedy Montgomery Woods. On behalf of our girls basketball program, we wish you two nothing but the best of luck in all your future endeavors. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to introduce our 3 seniors from the class of 2025 from our girls basketball team. Our first senior this evening is Avery Hogan. Avery is the daughter of Chris and Erica Hogan. She's been playing basketball for 7 years. Her favorite memories is driving Gemma home every game while jamming out, when Marlo sucked herself back into a game, and going to the peak. Her advice for upcoming players is to work hard, but have fun. Her future plans are to go to Lehigh University to get an education, continue her track and field career, get a good job, have a family, and live life to the fullest. Ladies and gentlemen, Riverhawk senior, Avery Hogan. Our next senior girl basketball player this evening is Marlo Mellish. Marlo's being escorted this evening by her parents, Todd Mellish and Holly Fennell. She's been playing basketball for 12 years. Her favorite basketball memory is beating Oakland Catholic to advance to the WPIAL championship last year. Her advice for upcoming players is just to be you and have fun. And someone take my role to pick on Caliber for me, please. Her future plans and dreams are to start a family after college and make lots of money for her kids and to be able to travel all over the world. Riverhawk basketball senior, Marlo Malish. Our final girls basketball senior this evening is Isabella Yancey. She's being escorted this evening by her parents, Mike and Nikki Shoemaker and Bob Yancey. She's been playing basketball for 12 years. Her favorite memories are taking the charge and then beating Oakland Catholic to go to the WPIAL championship and playing at the peak. Her advice for upcoming players is play your hardest. And her future plans and dreams are to attend college and become a nurse anesthetist. Ladies and gentlemen, Riverhawk senior, Bella Yancey. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have one more big round of applause for our 3 girls basketball seniors, Avery Hogan, Marlo Mellish, and Bella Yancey. We'd like to thank these 3 girls for their commitment to our girls basketball program, and we wish them nothing but the best of luck in all their future endeavors. We will start our 15-minute warm-up for our girls varsity game here shortly. process at Armstrong Junior Senior High School Gymnasium for tonight's girls basketball section matchup featuring the Penn Hills Indians and your Armstrong Riverhawks. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if able, please rise and gentlemen remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Before announcing the starting lineups for tonight's matchup, Armstrong High School.
Well, hello again, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that little break. Got some refreshments. I did. I went down to the concession stand. Had some pizza, slice of pepperoni. I believe the pizzeria supplied it. I'm not 100% sure, but it tasted like pizzeria pepperoni. Pizzeria, a staple of Ford City. I don't know if they did 100%, but it tasted like theirs, so. Mr. Canish delivering the PIAA sportsmanship message. And now we will get the starting lineups first for Penn Hills.
The Indians of Penn Hills High School. A 5'10" freshman guard, number 1, Malaya Middleton.
Number 1, Malaya Middleton.
Freshman guard, number 2, Jaya Golden.
Another freshman guard out there for Penn Hills.
Junior guard, number 11, Milani Oliver. A 5'7" sophomore forward, number 15, Sanaya Horsley. And a 5'11" senior forward, number 20, Kara Crawford.
All right, those were the starting lineups for Penn Hills.
Is Rob Cash.
Coach Rob Cash, the head coach of the Penn Hills girls team.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to announce the starting five for the home team on the score.
So the Riverhawks will have their starting five come out. Good guess that it'll be Yancey, Hogan, and Mellish. They usually start anyway, so. Gemma Swartz getting the start tonight on senior night. She's a sophomore. Bella Pock, a freshman. Now we got the seniors, Avery Hogan. Bella Yancey and Marlo Mellish will come out last for the Riverhawks. So the three seniors for Armstrong will start tonight. Used to be able to say, hey, this is the final home game. But that's not necessarily true these days. Senior night not always held on the final home game as it was back in my day. Back in my day, we had senior night on the last home game. Yeah, I know, old man. We hear you. My kids make fun of me mercilessly about that. When I say, well, when I played, and they're like, how many years ago was that? A lot, all right? Several. So in the section standings, This is WPIAL 5A Section 1. Riverhawks. All right, opening tip is controlled by Penn Hills. And we're underway here. Second game of our doubleheader. Armstrong and Penn Hills tonight from the Hawks Nest. Long three ball up and good splash. Lonnie Oliver knocked down three from long range. And a long pass up here to break the press. That's to Bella Pock. And back out to Yancey. So I was going to say about the standings, Penn Hills one game better than Armstrong this year. Both teams struggling overall in the one loss. Pock three ball up and no good. Trying to answer, and that one tracked down by Mellish. So Mellish gets the offensive rebound, keeps the possession alive for the Riverhawks. And into the paint. Nowhere to go with it, and Gemma Swartz, well, she's going to get fouled and head to the line, so a productive drive there for Gemma Swartz.
That's her first team foul of the quarter. Gemma Swartz at the line, shooting 2 for the Riverhawks.
Saw Jenna's mom, Tiffany, selling 50-50 during the boys' game. Gemma hits the first, and the Riverhawks are on the board. See, that's what I like. I like cheerleaders that are like, you're going to miss, you can't shoot. Good hustle by Swartz to get her own rebound off the missed free throw and keep it alive for the Riverhawks. So Gemma Swartz, she said, yeah, I can't shoot, but guess what? I'm going to hustle down this rebound. And Swartz on the floor again, dives for it. And the jump ball possession stays with the Hawks. So good hustle by Swartz. Reminiscent of Brother Rocco out there on the football field. Not afraid to get dirty. Swartz going to the floor twice there. Once on the offensive rebound and then once there on the loose ball. Oh, that one bounces away from Pock. And a turnover by the Riverhawks. And a turnover there by Penn Hills. So back-to-back turnovers for both teams. And just underway here, first quarter. WPIAL 5A Section 1. Girls varsity basketball. Inside to Hogan, she's blocked. That one rejected in close. And a travel by Penn Hills after the blocked shot. So it'll go back to Armstrong here.
Reporting into the game for the Riverhawks, number 20, Amelia Geiser.
So Swartz will sit down. Amelia Geiser in. And that one deflected by Penn Hills. Well, everybody. The official. Oh, he pointed the wrong way. That's all right. It happens. So a turnover there by Riverhawks on the inbound. And Penn Hills will have it. Armstrong at 2-12 on the year. Penn Hills 2-13. That shot up in no good. Loose ball, kicked out of bounds. And it will go to the Riverhawks.
Riverhawks ball.
So a little pressure here by the Indians. And Pock, loses it. And somehow gets it over to Yancey. And Yancey, these guys are underneath, and she can't finish with the left hand there. Drive and a little pull-up. That one's short. Good offensive rebound. Too strong on that offensive rebound, and Geiser tracks down the defensive rebound for the Riverhawks. Well, the Penn Hills cheerleaders very vocal here in the girls' game. The Riverhawks cheerleaders have disappeared, and a 3-ball goes down for Marlo Mellish. So the Penn Hills cheerleaders seizing their opportunity to take over the gym. I like it. A little gamesmanship here by the Penn Hills cheerleaders. Riverhawks now up 4-3 after that 3-ball by Mellish. And a 3 from the corner, no good. That one's short. Geyser with the rebound. And Armstrong up by a point here, about halfway through the first quarter. Penn Hills one game above the Riverhawks in the section standings. Armstrong at 1-6, Penn Hills at 2-6. Yancey pull up, she's fouled. And that's going to be a shooting foul. Ellie Yancey will head to the line.
Penn Hills foul coming against number 1, Malaya Middleton. That's her first. Second team foul of the quarter. Ellie Yancey at the line shooting 2 for the Riverhawks.
And Yancey can't get the first.
Reporting in the game for the Riverhawks, number 22, Gemma Swartz, and 30, Chanel Bronson.
My guy, Liam, what's up, buddy? Hey, sorry I didn't get back to you, bud. It's been a crazy day, very hectic. I saw you had snapped me in. I'm on the air right now. I'm just yapping, but I don't think I do actually. Liam Badak showing up, running up here, and blocking foul there.
First team foul of the quarter.
Well, Liam Badak showing up like Superman. Comes running in. Liam has been helping us out this year here at Armstrong. And he had told me he was going to be late when we were down at Freeport getting set up down there. That game on the network right now, Freeport and East Allegheny boys basketball. And tied up now. Penn Hills makes 1 of 2. And a turnover for the Riverhawks. That goes out off Geyser. So Liam is going to come back and do the camera. He asked if I had an extra mic, and I do not. I might, actually. I have to look through the bag, but I don't think I do. So we'll try and get Liam on the air. Penn Hills.
Out of bounds.
Oh, that one goes out of bounds.
Remains Indians ball.
Stays with the Indians there. And it's a little bit of a bump on the sideline there, but no foul called.
Armstrong foul plays number 21, Bella Yancey. That's her first. Second team
So that foul goes on Yancey. Both teams with 2 fouls, 2:50 left, tied at 4 here. Liam, I timed you. That was less than 2 minutes. Well, 2 minutes on the game clock. Liam getting the steps in. You have baseball? Musical? What's the musical?
Cinderella.
Who are you?
Lord Pinkleton.
Lord Pinkleton. Oh, Liam, you're the best. 2 of 2 there for Penn Hills. Lord Pinkleton in the building. And the Riverhawks trying to even it up. The boys' game was quite a game. Liam, you didn't get to see that, but the boys were down 15 at the half, and they came back and had a chance to win at the buzzer. Zepp was just a little bit long on a 3 at the buzzer that would have won it. So that would have been a huge win for the Riverhawks, but they showed good fight getting back in it. (6-4) Penn Hills. And there is 2:19 left. So 8-4 there after that bucket. Penn Hills doubling up the Riverhawks right now. Swartz over to Yancey. Hogan trying to get position. 1:35 left. Inside to Hogan, up and the lay-in. Avery Hogan gets a bucket. Always nice to score on senior night. When you're a senior, of course. It's nice to score any night, really. And Penn Hill's just going to walk it up. 1:15 left, first quarter. WPIAL 5A Section 1, 3-ball up from the wing. And that one missed, went out of bounds, and I think, pretty sure she got that shot to open the game. Number 11, I think that's her number. Indeed it is. Very long hair covering up the double ones on the back. But that was number 11 for Penn Hills, and she nailed that shot. First possession of the game. And that would be Milani Oliver. Pock inside to Hogan. Got position. Hogan tries to use the drop step. Goes up with the left. No good. And here come the Indians the other way. Good dish. And Geyser going to get hit with that foul call as the ball was very nicely played into the cutter. Kara Crawford, she was coming down after the play. And got the ball inside there, and Geyser came over on help defense and fouled her, but Crawford at the line for two. Up and good. First one is down. (9-6) Riverhawks trail, and Kara Crawford nails them both. Confidently stepping up to the line and knocking those down. It's not 100. It's 10. Riverhawks have 35 seconds here. Let's see if they hold for the last shot. Underneath, there's Geyser. She finishes. Good pass in by Yancey right there to Geyser. That was a well-run play by the Riverhawks. And a two-point game here. Could be the final possession of the quarter. 12 seconds left. Penn Hills with the ball. Oh, getting past. Oh, man, and Geyser. She had a look of surprise on her face right there. I agree with you, Liam. That looked like all ball. And that's the second foul that Geyser, you know, she got called both times on help defense like that. Penn Hills drive had gotten past the defense on the wing right there. Geyser slid over to help. The first one definitely a foul. That one, not so much. But, you know, the refs will call what the refs will call, and you got to live with it. Yeah, but I always like to look at the player's face or the player's reaction where it's like, you know, the first one, Geyser was like, yep, I did it. I fouled her. That one, she was kind of like, oh, what? Turnover right there off the inbound. Penn Hills can't finish. Puck. Oh, the turnaround at the buzzer, no good, but good try there by Oliver. Make it 12-8. So Lord Pinkerton, or Pinkleton. Lord Pinkleton. Who is Lord Pinkleton in Cinderella? I'm going to hold the mic out here, and we're just going to have a conversation. All right.
Who is Lord Pinkleton in the musical?
Yes.
He is the, I guess essentially right-hand man to Prince Charming.
Oh, okay.
So, I do a lot of this. I do a lot of singing, a little bit of talking, and we're all the guys that have roles are huge parts in this musical. Even the guys that don't have said named roles do play huge roles in this musical because there's knights, there's page boys, there's squires. You know, but the biggest thing I can say about the musical is it's just a great time all around. Me and my older brother who graduated last year did it. We've had a blast the past 2 to 3 years.
You know, my mom was a teacher in Armstrong School District for 47 years. Obviously, my brothers and I came through Katanning High School, and she was a very big proponent of being well-rounded. Don't just be an athlete. Don't just be one lane, you know. Explore everything. Be in the musical, be in chorus, be in band. And my brothers and I did all that, so I could totally appreciate it. And it seems like every year at Armstrong, the musical gets bigger and bigger. It's always like sold out, and the stage production gets better and better every year. It's got to be cool to be a part of that.
Yeah, last year when we did Grease, we had 3 sold out shows. All three nights were sold out. And we actually had people outside of the school asking to buy tickets off of people.
I'm going to start scalping Liam.
Liam thinks I'm joking, but I'm going to hit him up for tickets. A 3-ball by Oliver goes down. That's her second one of the night. Oliver now with 8 points as we are in the second period.
My mom pre-orders the tickets, so if you want to get some tickets with my family,
Let's talk to Mama Badak about getting some extras, and I can stand out there on the corner.
sell some tickets.
Who needs stew? I got a good scalper voice. Hey, buddy, you got any extras?
One of the girls that was in musical, her dad was with her grandma actually looking for the tickets. They couldn't
Ah,
get tickets.
wow, that's crazy.
And they did actually get in because seats were open.
That's cool. That'd be tough if you were a parent and couldn't get in. And Pock knocks down the first, 15-9. Riverhawks trail. Second quarter just underway. Boys game was fantastic. Riverhawks fought back. And it dawned on me between games that I did not name our Olson Chiropractic player of the game. And I'm going to give it to Jacob Zepp. He played super, super hard tonight, and he really kind of willed his team back into that game. The senior, Jablonski out there as well. You know, Chase was hurt coming off football season and, you know, hasn't played the full year. Pock with the pull-up, no good. So Jacob Zepp is our Olson Chiropractic player of the game for the boys game. Tonight's player of the game for the girls, Nicola Ann Photography. And it's going to be tough to not give Bella Yancey the player of the game on Nicola Ann Photography player of the game on senior night. I don't know. What am I supposed to do about that one? Nicola Ann is Bella's mom. She's also a great sponsor here on High Top Sports Network. And senior night, so Bella needs to start lighting it up. 17-10 and a timeout called. Lord Pinkleton. So what is? I don't remember Lord Pinkleton from, like, I don't know, I guess I really don't know Cinderella other than the Disney movie.
Yeah, a lot of the names aren't the same as like the movie. So we have Topher is Prince Charming. There's Jean-Michel, which I don't know who he's supposed to be. Sebastian, who's like my higher up essentially in the show, and then me.
I thought you were the second in command.
A third.
Well, right hand means second.
I mean, I think
Jesus doesn't sit at the third seat at the table of God. He sits at the right hand.
You're right. Left-hand man. I'm the
Okay,
left-hand
that's
man.
a left-hand man.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I'm the left-hand man. And a guy named Sebastian is the right-hand man, and I'm his right-hand man.
Ah, okay. So
And then-
two rights make a left.
Exactly. Like, two negatives make a positive.
Sometimes, when I get into making negatives, sometimes it kind of spirals into making more negative.
Multiplication.
Ah, very good.
There it is.
Hey, when is the musical, Liam?
It is the last weekend of March. So, March, I think 28th and 29th, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Let me check those dates for you.
All right.
Well, we're going to do some free advertising for the Armstrong musical here tonight because Liam's in it. He's Lord Pinkleton. Don't you forget it. What's your first name? Do you have a first name? Lord. That's all it is.
I could probably create one if I wanted to.
Ted. Ted would be a good. Ted Pinkleton. Well, the Riverhawks really moving the ball around here, trying to find an open shot, but Penn Hills in that zone. They're contesting quickly. A little runner by Mellish, and it sticks. Unbelievable. Mellish. Boy, she put the spin on that when she let it go, and that one drops for the Riverhawks senior guard. So 17-12 now. Penn Hills up by 5. And a jump ball tied up. Crawford got tied up there. Geyser back into the game. She will take the place of Bella Pock. So Coach Jim Caliper with a young squad out there. A lot of freshmen getting playing time. Freshmen and sophomores, that is, getting playing time here. It's got to be tough for Coach Cal. You know, he told me last year, good press break there by the Riverhawks. He told me last year when they were making that run to the WPIAL 5A final, he said, look, man, you got to know that we're going to lose all these girls too, so it's not like, you know, we're going to be back here next year. 3 ball up. Mellish, good. Marlo Mellish starting to heat up. So Mellish brings it within 2 here after that 3-pointer. She scored 5 in a row, up to 8. And she is tied with Oliver of Penn Hills to lead all scorers with 8 points. But Coach Cal knew. He said, look, you know, I understand I'm a high school coach. There's going to be graduation. Turnover there, knocked away by Yancey, a steal. And the Riverhawks a chance to tie it or take the lead here. So there was always kind of a, you know, Coach Cal never got too high about it, you know, when they were running through the section, and there's a turnover. Yancey trying to get it into Hogan, turns it over. And Crawford will pull it out. 3 ball up, and good. So a big shot there. That is Malaya Middleton with the 3 ball. And that'll make it 20, not 30. That'll make it 20-15, Riverhawks trail. Pull-up jumper by Yancey, no good. Hogan with the offensive rebound, got a block by Middleton. Good save by Geyser behind the back, and steamrolled there by Oliver was Yancey.
I would argue that one that on Hogan was more of a foul than
Oh, yeah. I agree with you on that one, Liam. Liam said that Hogan took the contact there, more contact than Geyser gave on the foul down here at the other end a little while back. So Bella Pock back in as Gemma Swartz checks out. I'm sorry, Geyser checks out. Nope, Geyser's still in. Gemma Swartz checks out. Gemma looking, I don't know, she wiped her brow there, she chugged the water. Maybe she a little dehydrated. I'll tell you what, being dehydrated is the worst, Liam. Man, getting cramps. I got a cramp during a game recently at West Shamokin because I was sitting weird in the bleachers. Just tosses it up there was Mellish and didn't get lucky on that one. Oh, good pass. And Middleton up with the left. Nice pass by Oliver. And Penn Hills has put a run together. So that makes it 22-15. We are in the Hawks' Nest with Lord Pinkleton, a.k.a. Liam Badak.
So, Liam, what's the baseball training going like? How's that going so far in the wintertime?
It's going good. It's going good. We've done a lot of fielding and hitting. A couple pitchers been throwing. I've thrown 2 bullpens so far.
Nice.
A lot of the team chemistry has been going great. All the guys are getting along. You know, it's just a great time all around.
So, you've been there since Coach Santelmo took over, obviously. And what are your thoughts about Coach Santelmo? I think he was the right guy, I thought, for the job. And a down year last year as compared to the year before, but what does it look like going into year 3 for you guys and Coach Santelmo?
I think it's good. I think we're going to have a really good year. I think we're going to have a bounce-back year from last year because we have a good amount of seniors that will definitely step up and take lead roles. I think we have 9, 10 seniors this year that will definitely take charge of this team and lead everybody.
Awesome, man. Looking forward to baseball, as I'm sure you are. We'll talk some baseball here in a little bit.
All right, back to the action here. Yancey with the ball. She is pulling it up to the top of the key. They're going to reset the offense. Over to Geyser. Pock in the corner. And Hogan hands off to Mellish. Deep three by Marlo Mellish. And I thought that one might bank in the way it came off of her hand, but no good. And out of there with the rebound. Oliver has it. Oliver kicks it to Middleton underneath, and Geyser good. She's got good instincts. I like Geyser. She's really good at volleyball too. You know, she has real good instincts around the ball. Right there, that entry pass. She knew that Crawford had her sealed, so she kind of slipped under and got in front of it. And that's instinctual stuff that you really can't teach. You just have to be able to see it, you know, at this age. And Geyser's doing a good job defensively down there on a bigger player that she has to guard tonight. Oh, caught in the wash right there. Hogan got a hand on it, but ball deflects out, and that jumper missed. And Gemma Swartz with the board. So I like Swartz and Geyser, you know, kind of in that swing forward guard role. They're both real scrappy. They both get after the ball. And both have good instincts out there on the court. And Bella Pock, too. I think, you know, she's got the older sisters going that she had to grow up playing with and against. I feel like they all wore number 24, too. Oh, trying to get it underneath there. Gemma Swartz saw Bella Yancey, but that one deflected away. And a turnover. Penn Hills takes the steal. 2:35 left. 3-ball up. No good. Short. And that one goes off of Gemma Swartz, but controlled by Bella Yancey. And so the Riverhawks were within a point, but a 6-0 run by Penn Hills. Now open up a 7-point lead. Oh, and Yancey stripped. And they're going to say that went off of Yancey. Oliver, good hands. Yancey went to take a shot right there, and Oliver didn't let her get it above her, you know, above her waist, really. She was down here because it was a 3, and she went to come up, and Oliver had the quick hands. So Oliver looks over at her head coach for the play call. 2 minutes exactly left here in the first half. And a turnover. Well, Mellish, Geyser was ahead of the pack, but Mellish didn't see her. Mellish into the lane, just tosses it up, off glass, no good. It would be safe to say I think Mellish has the green light tonight. Oh, Crawford by herself and fouled by Pock. Oh, not a good foul by Bella Pock. You might as well just let her have that one. Crawford scores, and a chance for a 3-point play. And Crawford just went to the middle there and turned around. Nobody even near her.
Armstrong foul, number 44, Avery Hogan. That's our first team foul of the quarter.
Yancey checks back in. Swartz will take a seat. And it is a 9-point lead for the Indians.
Shoot a bonus shot for the Indians.
Crawford up. She made her first 2. Missed that one. Oh, man. Geyser almost lost that ball. Dribbled off her knee. And Yancey will walk it up. 1:25 left here, first half. You're watching High Top Sports Network. Thanks to Ryan Bowser State Farm, our scoreboard sponsor tonight. Oh, man, Oliver, both hands on Yancey. No foul call. How is that possible? She literally grabbed both of her shoulders. And they're going to get a foul right there. I think Crawford's going to get whistled for it. She should. She went over the top of Hogan. But, I mean, did you see that, Liam? That Yancey was dribbling up top, and literally Oliver grabbed both of her arms. No foul call. I don't know how you missed that. There's 3 officials on the floor. Inside to Hogan. Fires it up. No good. And rebounded by Penn Hills. Here comes Middleton. Middleton with speed, and Mellish going to reach in and grab her. And not a good foul. I mean, yeah, you don't want to give up an uncontested layup, but... And Oliver taking a seat on the court there. That's a new one. I don't think I've ever seen anybody sit down on the court when their teammate's shooting a free throw. First one up and good by Middleton. So Penn Hills continues to add to that lead. Up 10 now, make it 11. Middleton gets them both. 11-point advantage here, under a minute to play. Press by the Indians, and Pock gets over the timeline. So good press break there by the Riverhawks. Yancey with the long outlet there saw Pock standing open. So Riverhawks, oh man, pushed off the ball again. And they're not calling much on Oliver, that's for sure. Oliver has 8, and Middleton with 12, so that's 20 of the 26 for Penn Hills right there. And Mellish has 8 of the Riverhawks' 15. Well, 15 seconds left now, and let's see. Coach Cal, I don't think he had this one drawn up exactly this way. Mellish, and she runs into Crawford, full head of steam. And a 2-shot foul there. Crawford picks up another one. That'll be number 2 on Kara Crawford. So Mellish, if she hits them both, will be in double figures here on senior night.
Marlo Mellish at the line shooting 2 for the Riverhawks.
First one is up and no good. Second one by Mellish is good. She has 9. And Penn Hills now will get a chance with the last shot. 2 seconds and 1, no good. And oh, they're going to get a foul on Geyser right at the buzzer. Oh, what a terrible, terrible break for the Riverhawks as Geyser picks up her 3rd foul right at the buzzer. Oh, man, that wouldn't have counted. That's the thing. Like, you don't know that. You're in the heat of the game, but she wasn't getting that ball off before the buzzer. And instead of just a shot going up by Penn Hills that wouldn't have counted, Geyser gets whistled for her 3rd foul, which stinks, you know, if you're her and the Riverhawks. That's a tough one. It's tough to have the wherewithal of the clock and all that, you know exactly how much time's left, but. And now Penn Hills a chance not only to add points, but Geyser now in foul trouble with 3. And second one no good. How the buzzer. Well, that's going to do it for the first half here. 27-16. Josh Schreckengost and Lord Pinkleton here. Yeah, High Top Sports Network. We'll be back for the 3rd quarter in about 10 minutes. do it both?
It's Indians ball to start the second half of tonight's section matchup in the Hawks Fest.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to High Top Sports Network. I am Liam Badak with Josh Streckengost here. Armstrong Girls Riverhawks versus the Penn Hills Indians varsity girls. A 27-16 Penn Hills over Armstrong right now as we enter the third quarter. Penn Hills with the ball at the start of the quarter. Rebound by Hogan. Almost a turnover there on Armstrong as Pauk puts it up. Mid-range jumper as Penn Hills gets the ball back on a fast break. Swatted away by, I believe, Gemma Swartz.
Remains Indians ball.
Gonna stay Indians ball here. 7:20 left in the quarter. No good from number 11 on Penn Hills. Armstrong moving the ball well at the start of this third quarter, looking for an open man. Jump ball going to Armstrong.
Possession arrow in favor of the Riverhawks. Reporting into the game for the Indians, number 13, Brooke Johnson. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds on Penn Hills. Stays Riverhawks ball as Amelia Geiser enters for Gemma Swartz. To Geiser at the top. Yancey for three. No good. Another jump ball. This one goes to the Indians.
Possession arrow in favor of the Indians.
Travel on
Riverhawks ball.
Penn Hills. I did not see who traveled as it becomes Riverhawks ball. 6:15 left in the quarter. Yancey bringing it up the court. looked like she got fouled, but no call. Out of bounds on Bella Park for the Riverhawks. Becomes Penn Hill's ball.
Timeout. Penn Hills.
Timeout by Penn Hills. 30-second, I believe.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
You a fan of this song, Josh?
I mean, it came out when I was like 11.
Yeah, that's prime. That's prime time. That's prime
Still
time.
getting played here at the Hog Fest. Boom. There it is.
The old trusty Canish playlist. We always say something about Canish's playlist. Nothing against Canish, but we just need an updated playlist. We love Canish. Penn Hills bringing it up the court with 5:55 left in the quarter. Layup, no good. Foul on Armstrong. Number 25.
Armstrong foul, but it's a 24 Bella Park.
24.
That's her first team foul of the quarter.
Bella Park.
Indians ball.
Remains Indians ball. Number 20 just throwing it up there. No good for the layup. Yancey gets the rebound, bringing it up the court.
Have not had a point yet this period.
Nobody has scored yet this period. A fun fact from Josh Reckengoss. Penn Hills on a fast break here. And foul on Bella Yancey. Shooting foul.
Armstrong foul, but it's number 21 Bella Yancey.
Number 11
That's
for
her
Penn Hills,
second team
heading to the
foul of
line.
quarter.
First one is no good.
Reporting back to the game for the Indians, number 1 Malaya Middleton.
Number 1 back in for Penn Hills, who leads all scorers tonight with 12. As the second one is good.
Milani Oliver's second shot up and good.
Layup no good by Amelia Geyser. Penn Hills bringing it back up the court. Jumper. Good.
Two-point basket.
By number 20.
Kara Crawford for the Indians.
30-16 lead over Armstrong. Jumper from Pauk is no good. Jump ball, I believe. Yep, jump ball. Headed, staying with Armstrong.
In favor of the Riverhawks. Reporting back into the game for Armstrong, number 22, Jenna Swartz.
Swartz back into the game for Geyser. And a turnover there by Armstrong. Layup no good. Stolen by Gemma Swartz. Jump ball called there. I don't know, I didn't think that was long enough for a jump ball.
Reporting into the game for the Riverhawks, number 30, Chanel Bronson.
Bronson back into the game, going in for Avery Hogan. Long three, no good. Rebounded by Mellish, bringing it up the court. For Armstrong is Yancey. Foul on Penn Hills. He inbounded by Armstrong.
Number 13, Brooke Johnson. That's her first team foul of the quarter. Reporting back to the game for Penn Hills, number 15, Sanaya Horsley. River Hawks ball.
Out of bounds on Penn Hills, stays Armstrong ball again. Mellish taking it out from Armstrong. Pass just a bit long there by Bronson. Out of bounds. Penn Hills ball. .325 left in the quarter. Penn Hills bringing the ball up the court. Ball inside Penn Hills. Ooh, looked like a foul there. Three by Pauk is no good. Tipped by Bronson, out of bounds. Penn Hills ball. Subs for Riverhawks. Hogan and Geyser in for Swartz and Bronson. Foul on Hogan. Shooting an extra one. Should be shooting for a third point. 3-point play the old-fashioned way, as our beloved Mr. Candish says.
That's her second.
I believe this would be the first points. No. I thought this was the first points of the quarter, but I'm incorrect. The bonus shot is good. Three by Pauk is no good. Tip by Armstrong. We got a jump ball. Going Armstrong's way here.
On the floor. Possession arrow in favor of the Riverhawks.
Pauk for three. No good off the back of the rim. Penn Hills on a fast break here. Inside. Foul on Hogan. She'll be shooting two.
Armstrong foul, playing number 44, Avery Hogan. That's her fourth team foul of the quarter. Number 20, Kara Crawford at the line.
Penn Hills one away from the bonus here, as the first one is good.
Shot is up and good.
Shooting her second is also good. We'll say Penn Hills shooting the free throws very well tonight, not missing many, which is a good thing. Hogan for three, just short. Penn Hills gets the ball back, a minute 10 left. Short jumper is just long. Penn Hills gets there and rebound. Number 20 takes it up and just long again. Mellish gets the rebound and brings it up the court for Armstrong. Three by Mellish is just short. Tip by Hogan. Attempt to save.
Indians ball. Reporting back to the Penn Hills, numbers 1, Malaya Middleton, and 34, Isabella Bennett.
Turns to Penn Hills. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Holding out for that last shot will be Penn Hills. Pass inside. And it's good for number 1 for Penn Hills. That is the end of the quarter. Penn Hills 37, Armstrong 16.
Armstrong 16.
Oh, before the start of every fourth quarter, play this song.
I'm going to take a commercial. Thank AIA.
We're going to enter commercial here, AIA.
Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South Grand Street Avenue in downtown Katanning, offers a state-of-the-art training facility and top-tier instruction by experienced coaches to help turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 to 60-minute sessions, and you can also sign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at aia.team or call them at 724-599-9761 for more information today.
Welcome back to High Top Sports Network. I am Liam Badak with Josh Schreckengoss to my right, as Sweet Caroline comes to an end here shortly. A little bit about our commercial, Armstrong Indoor Athletics. I can't recommend it enough as a baseball player. It's a great place to hone your skills, for sure, with multiple batting cages and pitching cages. If you're young, it's definitely a great place to go get that work. I cannot recommend it enough, especially with the great coaching of Coach Keith Schaefer and Coach Pete Harmon there, who's as Josh says, an encyclopedia of hitting, and as Joe says, a hitting guru. As the short jumper was good for Penn Hills, 39-16 at the start of the fourth, with 7:30 left to go. Pass inside to Geyser. Ooh, I thought she was fouled, but Armstrong ball. Side to Geyser. She goes up with it. No good. As Penn Hills gets the rebound. Tipped out on Armstrong. Remains Penn Hills ball. as Bronson and Swartz come back in for Geyser and Hawk. Tipped out on Armstrong again.
Remains Indians ball.
Stays Indians ball. Tipped by Mellish. Grabbed by Swartz. We have a jump ball going towards Armstrong. Great hustle there by Armstrong. That was unbelievable. Diving after the ball.
Reporting back
Causing
in
the
the
jump ball.
Indians, number 13, Brooke Johnson.
Mellish bringing the ball up for Armstrong. Inside to Hogan, slipped through to Mellish. And another jump ball here going towards the Indians.
Possession arrow in favor of the Indians.
Riverhawks haven't scored this half.
Yeah, that's Armstrong needed to get something going here on offense. Haven't scored this half yet. The short jumper was no good, just off the back edge of the rim. Mellish brings the ball up for Armstrong. 6 minutes left to go in the game. Armstrong looking for something. Mellish for three is no good. Swirls out of the rim. Swartz gets the offensive rebound into Yancey. Over to Hogan. Out of bounds on Penn Hills, trying to strip the ball away.
Reporting back to the game for the Indians, number 15, Sanaya.
And a full 60-second timeout
Armstrong.
by Armstrong.
It's going to be a full 60-second timeout.
We want to thank one of our sponsors, Terry and Steffi's Country Catering.
Steffi's Country Catering prepares home-style made-from-scratch dishes that will have you convinced Mom made it. Whatever the occasion, Steffi's Country Catering will have you coming back for every event year-round. Find us on Facebook to place an order or to see our Sunday specials, or call 724-54-85047.
Life doesn't slow down when the everyday aches and pains have you sidelined. So get back on the field sooner with the care of Olson Chiropractic. Dr. Ryan Olson and his staff treat a variety of conditions for patients of all ages. Don't jeopardize your quality of life and the moments along the way. Let Olson Chiropractic help you find the healthier, younger you. Call Olson Chiropractic at 724-548-1040 to schedule a consultation or see a full list of services online at olson-chiro.com.
Welcome back to High Top Sports Network. I am Liam Badak. To my right, Josh Streckengoss. We have Riverhawks Indians in the fourth quarter, 5:30 left to go. 39-16 Indians. Armstrong ball here at the start, or the middle of the fourth. Armstrong looking for something here. They haven't scored yet this half. Mellish drives in, and it gets stolen by Penn Hills. 3-on-1 fast break. It's no good. Yancey with the rebound.
Jump ball brought on the floor.
Jump ball.
Possession
for Armstrong.
Reporting back in the game for the Riverhawks, number 20, Amelia Geyser, and 24, Bella Pop.
Geyser and Pock back into the game for Armstrong. For Swartz and Bronson. Almost stolen there by the Indians. Geyser drives to the hoop to Hogan. It's good. Armstrong with their first points of the half by Avery Hogan. Make it a 39-18 Penn Hills. Penn Hills inside, good. It's now 41-18 Penn Hills with 4:05 left to go in the game as Mellish brings it up for Armstrong. Guys are inside, no good, as she gets her own rebound and is fouled. She'll be heading to the line for two.
Indians foul, going against number 20, Kara Crawford. That's her third. First team foul of the quarter. Amelia Geyser at the line shooting 2 for the Riverhawks. Geyser's first shot is...
Her first shot is good. Her second shot is also good. She's 2 for 2. Inside Penn Hills is no good. Foul on the floor, I believe. No, it'll be a shooting foul.
Armstrong foul going against number 20, Amelia Geyser.
Number 20, Amelia Geyser. That's her fourth. Armstrong with a little bit of foul trouble. Personally, it's Amelia Geyser has 4 and Avery Hogan has 3 as her first shot is good. And her second shot is no good off the front of the rim. Out of bounds on Hogan. It'll stay Penn Hills ball.
Remains Indians ball.
Drove to the rim by Penn Hills. No good. Jump ball. Stay Penn Hills ball.
Possession arrow in favor of the Indians.
Almost stolen away there by Mellish, but not quite. And it is stolen by Mellish as she brings it up the court. And she is fouled. And she'll be headed to the line for 2.
Penn Hills foul coming against number 2, Jaya Golden. That's her third. Second team foul of the quarter. Marlon Mellish at the line shooting 2 for the Riverhawks.
Her first one is good.
Marlon's first shot is up and good. Reporting back in the game for the Indians, number 13, Brooke Johnson.
Mellish with her second shot, and it is also good, making the score 42-22 as Coach Caliper takes a full 60-second timeout. And we would like to thank AIA one more time.
Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South Grand Street Avenue in downtown Katanning, offers a state-of-the-art training facility and top-tier instruction by experienced coaches to help turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 to 60-minute sessions, and you can also sign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at aia.team or call them at 724-599-9761 for more information today.
Welcome back to High Top Sports Network. I am Liam Badek. To my right, Josh Schreckengoss. That was AIA. Thank you to AIA, Coach Keith Schaefer, and Coach Pete Harmon. If you want to go find a way to go to AIA, go to AIA.team, their website, as it is, I believe, Penn Hills ball going into the middle of the fourth quarter here. 42-22, Penn Hills. Three minutes left to go in the game. Foul on Armstrong by Gemma Swartz, I believe. Will be on the floor. Remains Penn Hills ball. Penn Hills drove the basket and swirls out of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Penn Hills, and foul on Armstrong on number 24, Bella Pog.
Reporting back to the game for the Rockets, number 44, Avery Hogan.
Hogan back into the game for Armstrong, placing Gemma Swartz. Inside the Penn Hills, gets tipped away, but
timeout, Penn Hills.
Recovered by Penn Hills, and then immediately a timeout called. A 30-second timeout.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Indians ball coming out of the 30-second
Indians
timeout.
ball coming out of the timeout. Inside is no good. Rebounded by Hogan. Brought up the court by Yancey. We have a 42-22 Penn Hills over Armstrong with 2:13 left to go in the quarter. Ball to Mellish for three is no good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Geyser, back up. Ooh, I thought she was fouled there, but must not have been. No good, rebounded by Penn Hills. Trying to run the clock out here with a minute 50 left to go in the game. In the corner, floater is just long. Rebounded by Penn Hills, back up, no good. Rebounded by Penn Hills again. Corner for Penn Hills. Another floater is just off the left-hand side. And back up by Penn Hills is good, making it 44-22.
Timeout, Penn Hills.
Another timeout by Penn Hills, I believe. or just subs for Penn Hills. Jumper by Geyser is good.
Joining Amelia Geyser for the Riverhawks.
.47 seconds left to go in the quarter. Penn Hills 44, Armstrong 24. Yancey trying to swat it away. Penn Hills holding. Oh, there's a shot, and no good. Rebounded by Hogan. With 18 seconds left to go. Yancey in the corner to Geyser for the shot. It's good.
Basket for Amelia Geyser.
And making it 44-26 Penn Hills as they hold to the end of the game here. We have a final score of Penn Hills 44, Armstrong 26.
24, Armstrong 26. Ladies and gentlemen, your Hawks will be back here in the nest one more time this season next Thursday. As they take some,
I don't know if you heard Candace, but we have one more home game for the Riverhawks next Thursday in the Hawks Nest. I do not know who they are playing.
on behalf of the athletic department administration here at Armstrong Junior Series.
But we have, is it Ryan Bowser, State Farm, player of the game? Is that who it is? Is it the Ryan Bowser State Farm player of the game?
Nicola Ann Photography.
We have the Nicola Ann Photography player of the game. Goes to number 1 on Penn Hills. I do not know their name. What is it? Josh, you want to say it?
You gave it to number 1?
Yeah.
Liam and I are passing one mic back and forth here, so sorry about that. But our Nicola Ann Photography player of the game, that'll go to Penn Hills' Malaya Middleton. She is a freshman 5'10 guard. How many did she have tonight? 14, yeah. I think she was in double figures in the first half. And, you know, the Riverhawks couldn't score really in the second half. I don't know if they didn't score a point in the third quarter, I don't believe. But you know what? That's a testament to the defense of Penn Hills. Middleton also playing great defensively tonight. So our Nicola Ann Photography player of the game, Penn Hills freshman guard, Malaya Middleton. Congratulations to her and to the Indians for their section victory tonight. Move another game ahead of Armstrong in the standings. All right, well, that's going to do it. Liam and I are going to sign it off here. Liam, you got any Lord Pinkleton, do you have any parting thoughts for the people?
Thank you, Josh. Always a pleasure to be up here with you. I can't wait to do it again.
Oh, always, man. When I saw you running down the hallway, I was psyched. I was like, yeah, Liam, thanks for coming up, even though I didn't answer you. I apologize about that. All right, well, for Liam Badak and the entire High Top Sports Network team, my name is Josh Schreckengoss signing off. Wishing you a wonderful